Talks aimed at delivering the world's first treaty to control plastic pollution have drawn more than 500 proposals from governments, participants said on Sunday. Negotiators, who have spent a week at UN talks in Kenya's capital Nairobi, have until the end of next year to strike a deal. But the number of submissions was described as not progress, but chaos, by the head of Greenpeace's delegation, Graham Forbes.
We are talking in circles and pandering to a few countries that are not negotiating in good faith, and all the while the fossil fuel industry is expanding plastic production at the expense of our climate, biodiversity, and human health.
Plastic produces an estimated 400 million metric tons of waste each year. But how the Plastics Treaty should tackle this waste has been a cause for debate. Environmental campaigners and some governments argue that you'll get less waste if you produce less plastic in the first place. But the plastics industry, perhaps unsurprisingly, doesn't agree. Nor do oil and petrochemical exporters like Russia and Saudi Arabia. They say a global deal should promote recycling and reuse. Stuart Harris of the International Council of Chemicals Association said the Nairobi talks had delivered good ideas.
We now have in the document a wide range of views that will carry forward into INC4. And at INC4, that's where we expect governments to start to narrow down and identify areas of consensus.
Campaigners said major fossil fuel producers and exporters had stalled efforts to make meaningful progress. Less than 10% of plastic waste is recycled, the UN Environment Programme says, and at least 14 million metric tons is estimated to end up in oceans every year. 2 more rounds of talks will take place next year to try to finalise the deal.